Hey, welcome back to Beautiful Redneck Channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's get her done. So, I haven't uploaded lately. There's a reason why, because I recently developed some symptoms for the and I was at work while it happened, and I had to get the freaking thing in the almost. It was horrible. That shit was, it was traumatizing, and they need to make it so you could like just get a needle in your arm to get the test done. And it's, I don't like getting things shoved up my face, especially in my nose. I've learned that. I almost threw up from that thingy, like that. It's like a freaking like 7-inch long plastic thing with like a rubber tip that has spikes on it, and they shove it right in your nose, and they're like in there, and they're just like turning and counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're savages when they do it. They like enjoy that shit for some reason. It's not that bad. No, it went in so deep into my head, I think I lost brain cells. Like, I swear to God, like, that shit is ridiculous. I became as rigid as a steel pipe. It went from like, oh yeah, this thing went, goddamn, right away. Like, I was like right away gagging as soon as they shoved that shit down my nose. I swear to God, it is horrible. I don't know how people can stand that kind of shit. Like, I ain't no bitch. I can take my hits. But that shit is freaking agonizing torture. That'd be the best way to torture a human being. Just constantly shove shit down his nose and just twist it and shit and be like, hey, tell me what you want to know. Tell me what I want to know. And they're just going to stop. But you just don't stop. You just keep going. That shit was horrible. I'm getting thirsty here. So yeah, I got the test for the COVID, little minus sign, 19 test done. It was horrible, agonizing, and I got my test result, which within 24 hours was pretty badass. And I turned out to be negative, so I probably just got a little cold. Because it's Canada, we get cold. We don't get coughs, we get cold. But yeah, so that was an experience I never wanted to have to do again. And you would have to pay me a lot of money to get that test done to me again. Like, I don't care if it's a life or death situation for me. You are not testing me for that shit again. Hell no, never again. Like, I am probably more willing to get a prostate exam than that, okay? And no, why does that kind of stuff happen to humans? We're not freaking animals. You can't just shove shit down our faces and expect us to act all cool, calm, and collected like a freaking cucumber, I had a cucumber here. I'm not freaking vegetable. I got reflexes, minds, and thoughts. Wait, minds? No. Erase the mind part. But I got thoughts, reflexes, and intellect that I would like to keep, I don't like people swabbing stuff out of my brain through my nose. They're like probing you like an alien. They're like, keep calm, sir. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be okay. That shit is horrible. No. Now, I was just uploading a little funny video for the channel because I haven't uploaded in forever, which is about 6 days for me. So yeah, I lost work time because of those freaking symptoms, and the only reason I went to get tested is actually just, it wasn't for me. It was more for like the people I work with. I wanted to make sure that like nobody like I didn't have it, so I couldn't transmit it to nobody, and the plant where I work was shut down and stuff. Like, I did it for the people I work with. Like, I actually like the people I work with, and I don't want to cost anybody's job, and I don't want to get like in trouble for like killing someone, because around with this thing, if you have it and you transmit it and somebody dies and you're the cause of the transmission, you've killed a human. It's not the virus that killed him, it's you. Which I find kind of weird, but technically it's kind of true, but it's not your fault. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you do know and you do it, then it's your freaking fault. Okay? That's all I have to say about it. But, in these kind of situations, you got to take it with a smile and laugh about it. That's why I'm making a funny video about it, me explaining how horrible it was for me to get that shit that done to me. I really didn't enjoy it. Not at all. But, the gist of it is, I'm perfectly fine, and we're gonna get sailing again, squirt the lemon juice right in your face, you know what I'm saying? I don't think twice about doing something usually, but that that is definitely a no for me. And it wasn't I hope you enjoyed this video because it's whoa, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, God darn it. But so Blue Ripper's right here, trying to let it thaw out in the cold garage, which I don't know why it would work. I was hoping to get a few warm days, +1, +2, to let it thaw out a little bit, because I do want to do some work on it and record it, but I can't right now because it's too freaking frigid. It's like a walking cooler out here. And sausage fingers to do mechanics is not cool, bro. Not at all. But it's the Canadian struggle, so that's how we do. We have to wait it out and just do. You do a winter's time of work in the summer, but you only have 3 months of summer. So, well, not even 3 months, because usually summer comes by and it's gone. We literally gone right away. It's explain the season situation here in New Brunswick, Canada. It's horrible. If you don't like the cold, don't live here. I'm telling you, don't live here because you're gonna hate life. But if you're like me and you actually enjoy the cold and you were born in the middle of a snowstorm and you came out of your mom like a hell-raising wind full of snow, just right out of there and be like, yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. But so seasons, how they work. It's you start the year in winter. From January to freaking April, you're in winter. And maybe a little bit longer sometimes. So after that, you got spring. But spring, all you get is melting snow and ice, plus rain. And maybe a day or two of that ooh, summer's coming smell, You walk outside, it's smells like summer's coming around the corner. And then you get shit on with 3 days of random snow in the middle of the month while it's supposed to be freaking spring. Why? I don't know. But that just happens around here, supposedly. And you also you have spring, and then you got what I like to call pre-summer is 2 weeks of hot weather, and then you get back cold weather. Well, not cold weather, but cold enough that you have to wear a hoodie outside. You can't just shorts and t-shirt, but I just still wear shorts and t-shirts because my hoodies are put away and I'm not pulling out a hoodie from the back of the wardrobe just for 1 or 2 weeks. No, hell no. So it's more like shorts with socks weather. You still wear your flip-flops, so you just have socks on so your toes don't fall off. That's about it. And then you got summer rolling along for about a month and a half, 2 months, maybe 3 months if you're lucky. And then you got you hit into September and stuff like that, and then it starts to get cold again and a lot of rain. It's 2 rainy seasons and 2 snow seasons here in freaking Canada. It's horrible. Well, horrible. I enjoy it because winter boys. And so you get the snowy season and the rain. The rain in September. You got rain throughout September, October, and then sometimes if you're lucky, this year we were really lucky. We only had snow at the end of November, 1st of December and that, we're starting to get snow. But usually, the way it goes, it's mid-October, you got like 2 feet of snow on the ground, and you're like, Halloween's gonna be in a snowsuit. Yeah. So you got Halloween in a snowsuit, usually. And then you got like rain, more snow, more rain, and more snow. And then you got just snow for the rest of the year until like you start the new year in more snow. And usually in January, it's like minus 30s, minus 35. And then with the wind chill, it feels like minus 40. So imagine you walk outside and you try to take a breath and it's like breathing in ice. It's like your nostrils stick together. Your lips just don't want to move no more. But this year, we're lucky we got a really smooth sailing, really nice, warm winter. Like, this is a warm winter for us. Like, I swear to God. Like, we've had a minus 27 at most this year with a wind chill. With the wind chill and the humidity. The humidity is stupid over here also. Like, it's either extreme cold with humidity or extreme heat with humidity. It's like there's no middle ground. The only time you got a little bit of middle ground is like in spring and in autumn. But the autumn is basically non-existent because it's like half a month of autumn. That's it. Because you got like 3 weeks of leaves falling, and then you got like 1 week of when the forest is nice and pretty with all the like orange and red colors and shit. So you got like 1 week to get dope-ass photos with autumn colors. And then after that, it's like you got bare trees with pine everywhere. Like you literally have like blue spruces and all the like the pine trees, and then what's the name of that freaking tree? I know in French it's called épinette rouge, so, but I don't know how to say it in English. So yeah, épinette rouge. Yes, and I am French. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes me me. So that's the video for today. Recap why there weren't many videos in the past week, because oh yeah, we also had a big snowfall for like the first time in the whole winter. I broke Big Bertha's locking mechanism for the plow on it, so I can't use her to plow no more. And I broke my snowblower wheel drive somehow. So yeah, so I gotta kind of fix those, and there's more snow coming in, like 5 centimeters. I don't know how many inches that would be, but I know it's 5 centimeters because I'm Canadian and I don't work with inches. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only reason why I'm doing this little recording. I'm gonna upload it, and yeah, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So have a good one, and we'll see you next time on the beautiful Redneck channel. And keep on ripping it, yeah, you know. You know what I'm saying? Let's have fun and make that lemonade, you know? Yeah, boy.